report, unfortunately, that Apple is confirming that Steve Jobs has passed away after a battle with pancreatic cancer.
He's been called America's modern-day Thomas Edison, the man who changed the world with Apple computers, iPods, iPhones.
He was our Edison, our Disney, our Da Vinci. Yes, Steve Jobs was the most successful businessman of our generation, but deep down, he was an artist who worked in metal and glass, plastic and pixels. And the ideas that live inside his machines completely change our definition of form and function.
This is a guy who lived his life exactly as he wanted to. Steve exceeded every goal he ever set for himself. He's a guy who lived his dreams and changed our lives as a result.
He gets a reputation for being a strong leader and being brash, but to me he was just always so kind, such a good friend, and I'm just gonna miss him.
You've just seen some pictures of Macintosh. Now I'd like to show you Macintosh in person.
I think the way out is not to slash and burn, is to innovate. That's how Apple got to its glory, and I think that's how Apple could return to it.
There it is, right there. This amazing little device holds 1,000 songs.
Today, Apple is going to reinvent the phone.
The iPad.
MacBook Air.
One's very fortunate if you get to work on just one of these in your career. Apple's been very fortunate. It's been able to introduce a few of these into the world.
I think if you do something and it turns out pretty good, then you should go do something else wonderful. Not dwell on it for too long, just figure out what's next. It's a lot of hard work, and it's a lot of worrying constantly. And if you don't love it, you're going to fail. So you got to love it, you got to have passion.
We're going to take the heat because we want to make the best product in the world for customers. And we're going to instead focus our energy on these technologies, which we think are in their ascendancy and we think are going to be the right technologies for customers. And you know what? They're paying us to make those choices. That's what a lot of customers pay us to do.
Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary.